Hello, everybody. It is me, Demetra K, and I am sitting here with Donovan, the recovering Democrat Saadiq, also known as the Black Yule Brenner. And yes, we are live. We were not live earlier. It was our podcast where we have an opportunity to us talk amongst ourselves about whatever it is we're talking about. I think we're talking about what were we talking about? Oh, they want they being Democrats want Kamala to be the president anyhow by having Joe Biden step down for the rest of his term. So y'all go check that out on the channel as well. So I should say a big giant thank you and hello and welcome to YouTube and Facebook. You are the other side of the conversation. Not only are you viewers, but you are family and you are participants because sometimes we share the link. If I share the link and your profile looks like this, please show me this. And then you can go back to that. If you're not comfortable, just know that no one, not even Donovan, can see you but me until I bring you up to the big screen. Of course, please, if I've never seen you before, just show me your face really quick. And then you can go back to it being blanked out. I also ask that on the comment section and on the panel that we are respectful to each other. It's not that we disagree, it's how we disagree. So today we're going to be talking about Trump wanting to give reparations to those discriminated against due to DEI. We're going to have a loaded conversation about that because I've seen that trending around and people are like, that's what you voted for. That's what you get. He's going to give reparations to white people. So we're going to unpack that for the hour 15 minutes at the most that we are here tonight. So let's see who is on here. We have JJ. How you doing? Let's see. Here's Brother Reggie. How you doing? Mars Dreams. How are you? Your average logical thinker. Volvo, what's going on? Demario. Hope you're doing well. Mad Dog. How are you? Conscious Ether. Hope you're having a great day. Mike Nice. Let's see who else is on here. Cynthia, what's going on with you? Hope you're having a fabulous day. And Herman and Lisa. Hey, how you doing? Long time no see. I hope that you are well today. With that, Donovan and Gary, how are you? Donovan, what say you? And Abdullah, hope you're doing well.
Yes, absolutely. Mike Nice is on the mic too as well. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the show. It's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Demetra K is on, and this is where I'm going to be. It has been said, as they're continuing the post-election meltdown, one of the reasons that Kamala Harris lost was because of new Black media. 30% of eligible voters that usually vote for the Democratic Party walked away, and they said that is because a lot of Black people have been giving their attention to the new Black media, which means you guys were part of the problem of why Kamala Harris did not win. So pat yourselves on the back if that was your intentions, or was it your intention just to give the information out there? So again, thank you guys for what you guys do to spreading the message and giving a different perspective to make a more educated voter, because that's all we do here. We're giving the information from a different perspective. So anyway, do us a favor. You got a scrolling banner at the bottom there. We've been doing this show for over 8 years, and the reason why we continue to do this show is from donations and from people like you who keep funding this show and keeping it going. So we thank you so much. Ways that you can do that is Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, cash, money orders, however you guys want to do it. We really do appreciate that. Also, do not forget, censorship is a real thing. And the way you beat censorship is having your own platform. So do us a favor. If you guys are interested and you're not a member, join up with the African Diaspora News Channel. And you can do that on Apple Store and Google Play, Apple Store. You can download the channel there, become a member. You could get additional videos from Demetra K, Philip Scott, Sister Vicki Dillard, and all the rest of the correspondents around the diaspora. Also, you get the Emancipation Channel, which has videos on there which talk about a whole bunch of different subjects. You know, hopefully one day, Brother Phil will expand a little bit and he could pick up other channels and we could all be on one platform contributing to the African Diaspora News Channel. I don't know if he might think about doing a subscription type thing where you can like rent like a booth, like booth space, and you pay him to be on his channel so your channel could, or your message could get out there. But that's something to think about a little bit later. If you guys don't want to download the app, you can also go to African Diaspora News Channel.org. It's on YouTube. Sign up, become a member. Like, share, subscribe, share it on your platforms and get that message out there. I do a yearly subscription, which I don't have to worry about it. Wait for a year, renew annually, which is to me the best thing going for me. But for you guys, it might be different. But yeah, a lot of people are melting down. How many of you guys know Luther Campbell of the 2 Live Crew? all of a sudden, I'm with you guys. What are you guys talking about? We need to start our own party. I mean, he's just backtracking and bullying, and it's just amazing what they will do for the almighty dollar. For the love of money, people will steal from their brother. For the love of money. You know what I mean? It's just amazing how people will put themselves out there, embarrass themselves, ruin their family names, all in the name of a dollar. It is just so embarrassing. Go look at on YouTube, Luther Campbell. This guy is, I mean, he is moonwalking everything back. Like, oh, Trump is my president now. You know, hey, it is what it is. It's sad. And Charlemagne the God, another one. I don't even understand why they called him a fascist. He was the main one calling. Y'all, keep up the good work. Keep up the messaging. We got these people. I mean, they're running for the hills. People that were out there, they acting like they didn't support Kamala. And that's okay if you supported Kamala. It is okay. It's just the fact of all the trolling you did to people who were giving the message out there. It's just a shame. So, Dimitri, you got it.
So hello to everybody else that's come on here. I'll try to acknowledge you guys when I'm done speaking. Let's see, Cringeworthy Charles, how you doing? Buck Horace, what's going on? Celia, hope you're doing well. Lynette from Montgomery, Alabama. And I think I acknowledged everybody else so far.
Montgomery, Alabama, Maxwell Air Force Base, C-130 unit down there. The project is right on the base. I mean, it's right next door to the base. Can't miss it. Back in the day, the NCO club used to be packed with the girls from the project that would come over.
Sounds like I missed a good time. As Cynthia, thank you so much for the donation. We love you too. And DSB, thank you for the 8-month membership. I love and appreciate you as well. Okay, so let's get down to it. Okay, so there's been this clip of Trump running around. Of course, you guys know that Trump is the president-elect. He beat Kamala Harris in this past election. He will be the president for 2024-25. And, in 4 years after that, essentially, he was the 45th president, and now he will be the 47th. So, of course, he has been appointing his cabinet and things like that, chief of staff, and been talking about some of the things that he is going to do, get rid of. And one of the things that he's been talking about, even on the campaign trail, is getting rid of the Department of Education. I'm already see some trolls in here. I'd advise you to come on here, act like you got some sense, or I'm going to block you. I'm just going to tell you right now. So let me move this here. And again, I'm going to, hey, Sunlight, how you doing? Iron Will. All right, so I'm going to play the clip of what he said, and then I'll get more into it. So here we go.
I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit, unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
All right, so let me go ahead and remove that. So, of course, as I said, the Department of Education has been a point of contention. It's actually been a point of contention for a long time, actually since the days of Ronald Reagan. Now, the modern day Department of Education came into play under the Jimmy Carter administration in 1979. And then once Reagan came into office, he was trying to also dismantle it. But Congress, which was at the time also predominantly Republican, said, no, we don't want to do that. And so it has been in play ever since. But even before that, the Department of Education was around in the late 1800s. It was a smaller portion of it. And then, of course, it grew to what it is. So, of course, the Department of Education goes through K through 12 and higher education, basically making sure that there's equity. It takes care of low income students and makes sure that, basically people are getting an equal, put that in quotations, education. Also does things like federal grants and loans for college students and a whole host of other things. Now, y'all heard President Donald Trump there talk about getting rid of it, and especially due to DEI being considered unfair practices. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is what it is. And so he's alluding to that. There's been people been harmed under DEI. So DEI is basically a program that ensures educationally and throughout some other financial institutions, other institutions, I should say, government institutions, that let's say people of color and Black people have a fair shot, right? Or women or anybody else that's considered to be marginalized. And so he's saying for anybody that's been harmed under that they are going to find the schools, and then they're going to take that money and give it to, let's say, the victims that have been harmed by DEI. He says that it's, let's, I guess, get the educational system back to where it is, real education. I think that's what he said. Okay, so of course that has a lot of people up in arms. They're saying that he's going to give restitution, reparations is the word that they're using, to white people, because the assumption is that's white people that have been harmed by diversity, equity, and inclusion. And so along with that, people are saying, well, that's what y'all voted for, MAGA, this, that, and the other. Now y'all gonna see this, that, and the other, what you voted for. But as I'm watching it, it doesn't say specifically white people, but I think we can all extrapolate. Maybe that's who he's talking about. But the other thing is this. I'm like, good. You know why I say good? And I've always said this, even before Trump was running for office again or any of that other stuff. See, the problem with us as Black people is we send our children to the white educational system, the public school system, and expect for them to teach our children about knowledge of self or anything else like that. Right now, it's been Marcus Garvey and Honorable Elijah Muhammad both said that we should pursue knowledge of self and pursue institutions of education that are owned and operated by us, so that we could teach our own children and stop expecting this so-called superior institutions to teach our children, right? And the other thing is, why didn't, if now the Democrats are using this talking point, oh, look what Trump is doing, why didn't they make sure that Trump did not come back? Now, what I mean by that is, why were they championing things like the open borders and allowing, upwards of 25 million people to